The first of our Plaises and Spazes interviews is with Alison Wilton of Daisymere Farm, Green Fairfield. Alison is talking about Orient Lodge. We join the interview as Simon and Alison are discussing the sacking of one of the Bagshawes for arriving at Orient Lodge from his home in Chelmorton 5 minutes late.
With his own business at Braille Bar, which is now is the bookstore.
Oh, because I can remember when it was a petrol station.
Yeah, well, they were the Bagshaw. They were the boys.
From the...
Yeah, and those are the boys up on the roof up there. That was taken in 1916.
So where the Braille Bar bookstore is now, that was his workshop?
That was the garage, yeah.
Garage,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And he set that business up because he got sacked by...
Well, yeah, that's because he was a joiner and a wheelwright.
Right.
And one of his joinery jobs were to do all what needed to be done in there.
In Orient Lodge?
Yes. Yeah. And Mr. Britton, who was here, where my thumb is.
Yeah, a tall guy.
He came to, he created his own estate there, and they were very self-sufficient, and from the late 1890s up to the First World War, it was all tiled in the sheds.
Wow. The sheds were tiled.
The sheds were tiled. The sheds were tiled. It was a lovely setup. I've never been in anything like it.
What did the Britons do then? How did they make their money?
They made the money, I think it was tea.
Okay.
And he must have been a very big entrepreneur at the time, and his wife was an Egyptian, and her name was Emily.
Right.
And she came from Egypt, and the 3 children were born in Egypt. And Keith's granddad used to say that she used to wear a yasmas across her face.
Okay, like one of those things with the frills at the bottom. Oh, right.
Yeah. A well-to-do, well-thought-of family, because obviously they employed a lot of people around here.
So, how many people did they have in the house? And it must have taken a fair few.
They must have had a few, because when the First World War came, a lot of people were called up.
Yeah.
Not many came back.
No.
And the Binghams, they lived, I think, in the cottages in the yard.
Okay.
But I can always remember going in and seeing a big picture hung in that room there. And on the day of the sale in 1977, my dad bought a lot of stuff from there.
Right.
And my dad bought a lot of gate stumps and gates and, you name it, we had it.
What, for the farm here?
Well, no, for the farm what we had at Chelmorton at that time.
Oh, of course, right.
And everything was so well joinery made. It was really, it was 10 out of 10.
And this was made by Bagshawes?
Bagshawes, who were the joiners, obviously.
And so was it a full-time job then, working there?
Well, for Mr. Bagshaw it was. And then, of course, he was 10 minutes late.